Have you ever wondered why some people know exactly what they want to study and others just don't really have a clue? I've been thinking about this question a lot recently and I've come up with a few theories. Firstly, I think one of the major reasons is due to lack of exposure. As kids, we grow up wanting to be something popular, like astronaut, firefighter, police, and of course Disney princess. I highly doubt that there will ever be a kid growing up wanting to be an accountant. I'm sorry, but that just sounds depressing.
Truth.
My point is, when we were kids, we were exposed to these popular ambitions and we simply wanted to be the one that we liked. But after going through our wonderful schooling system, we realized that maybe being a Disney princess isn't for everyone. Okay, so what do we do now? We're at this weird stage of our lives where we've barely been exposed to viable career options, but we're supposed to have a clear idea of what we want to do in the future and make a study plan based on that. Wonderful system indeed. I want you to know that it's okay if you don't know what you want to study yet. It's completely normal, and the fact is, most people don't. A survey conducted by CNBC revealed that 47% of older millennials wish that they had chosen a different career path when they started out. 47%, that's almost 1 in 2. It's really scary. So how do we fix this? How do we, young adults, minimize the risk of wrongly choosing a course that leads to a career that we don't like? Step 1 is simply by keeping an open mind and exposing yourself to different courses and career paths. And one of the best ways to do that is by attending education fairs. When I was in high school, I attended so many education fairs and career exhibitions to gain more knowledge about the future opportunities. Trust me when I say this, I would not be where I am today if I didn't go out of my way in search of the knowledge that I did. So I know you're wondering, how did all these education fairs help me anyway? So here's my story. Growing up, I wanted to be an engineer. I think it's mainly because of my father, because he's an engineer. But the thing is, when I entered high school, my mind became very messy. There was a time in my life where I told everyone that I wanted to become a physicist like Einstein and Newton. I wanted to invent something revolutionary, like how Steve Jobs created the first iPhone or how Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook. This is still a life dream of mine, but I had no idea which path I should take to achieve this. And I wasn't even sure if this was a viable dream in Malaysia. There will come a time in your life where you will have to make a decision and choose between a career path that you want or a path that is safe and future-proof. A safe bet is choosing something in between. For me, the career path that I wanted was nuclear physicist, astronomy, quantum researcher, and robotics. On the other side of the spectrum, the path that seemed safe was data science, software engineering, and AI. Right in the middle, I placed engineering. But engineering itself isn't that simple. It has a ton of branches. So during my final years in high school, I was thinking about all of this and it became much more complicated. To start things off, I already had to choose to either study in public or private institutions. If private, which program should I study? There's A-Level, Foundation, OSMET, SACE, ADP, and so much more. Everything was so overwhelming, and at this point, I didn't even know about scholarships. And I definitely had no clue that there was a difference between company and university scholarships. I had so many questions and absolutely everything was answered when I attended education fairs. These exhibitions, it's made up of many institutions that send their professional and experienced counselors and lecturers to answer our questions regarding the courses and careers. As you can tell, I had a lot of questions and I did not hold back. I attended about 4 to 5 expos and I don't regret attending any of them because at the end I was crystal clear about what and where I wanted to study, all because of the amazing conversations I had. I remember talking for about 30 minutes to a UTP alumni regarding Petronas scholarship. He explained to me top to bottom regarding the scholarship and I'm extremely grateful. I also remember speaking approximately 45 minutes with an engineering lecturer from Mahsa University where he explained to me the differences between all the engineering courses and why he thinks bioengineering is the future. These conversations are some of the most interesting and beneficial that I've ever had. It made me more knowledgeable and mature, which helped me make my final decision. So step 1 of planning your future is to attend education fairs. So I know you're wondering, Asif, where am I going to find these edu fairs anyway? I'm glad you asked. AUG is a one-stop student service center which offers free educational services to students and parents. Some of their services include scholarship advice, one-on-one education counseling, accommodation and travel management, and so much more. Fortunately for us, right now AUG are conducting free education fairs on the following dates. They're calling it Go Further Studies Education Fair, and I highly advise you to attend to as many of the fairs as you can, as it's 100% free. If you live nearby the venues, go physical. If not, you can attend the virtual version on the 11th. In these events, you will see representatives from more than 50 universities based on 7+ countries. It's free face-to-face consultation, so you can literally ask them anything and they'll give you relevant advice based on their professional experience. Not only that, if you've made up your mind on where and what you want to study, you can apply directly on the spot through AUG, and their counselors will advise you on exciting scholarships applicable to your course. As a bonus, AUG has also promised that if you pre-register now using my link in the description, you will stand a chance to win an air ticket to your study destination. So try your luck, you never know. I'm telling you guys, this is free knowledge and it's super worth it. You just need to ask the right questions and you will get the best answers. If you're interested, please do sign up using my link down below. Thank you AUG for sponsoring this video. That's all from me in this video. Please do comment down below your study plans. I'd love to read them, and who knows, maybe it will help other people too. And as always, aim for the best, never settle for less, and let God handle the rest. Peace!